What's up, everybody?
What's happening, family?
And welcome back to another episode of Is This Gonna Cause an Argument? My name is Angel Lakita Moore Tanksley, also known as ThatChickAngel.
My name is Marcus Anthony Tanksley, the first, the other host of Is This Gonna Cause an Argument? Thank you for joining us. We greatly appreciate it.
We already are having technical difficulties, but I'm going to let us keep going because I want all of that in the podcast. This is a weekly podcast that me and my husband, the one that voice you heard who can't sing as graciously as me, we host every single Wednesday. We talk about all the things, plus some and more. Things pissing us off, things got us in a good mood, things that have got attention between us, things that are making us fall deeper in love. But you can catch it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, all the places that you can listen to podcasts, you can find it. So please rate and review us. It makes us more discoverable. You can also watch it on my YouTube channel, ThatChickAngel TV. We have a couple of people in the building. Almost 200, actually.
Almost 200 all up in the building. That's the media family. That's Patreon, folks. That's what they are. They some heifers. They some wings. They some riders. They join us. You can join Patreon for as low as $5 a month or more.
And you could do that by going to
patreon.com/ThatChickAngel.
There you go. We also have some wonderful sponsors of today's episode.
Absolutely.
They are
BetterHelp, Third Love, and Rothy's.
Yes, indeedy.
Not plates.
Plates ain't here today, but when we do have plates, you know we're going to talk about plates. Okay, so we usually start our podcast off with one of two segments. Either In My Feelings or Tanksley Pride. I chose last week, so what are we doing this week?
You chose last week?
I chose In My Feelings last week.
All right, well, let's do Tanksley Pride then.
Tanksley Pride. This is almost an In My Feelings Tanksley Pride story.
I was going to say the same thing. For real, go ahead, you go.
No, what were you going to say?
I was going to talk about this schooling and...
That's not what I was going to talk about.
Oh, well, go ahead.
So, as most of you all know, we have 6-year-old twin boys that don't look alike. They barely look like cousins, but they are my babies that grew in my womb at the same time, that I birthed on the same day. They had wiggly teeth before I left to head out to Arizona this past weekend. This was going to be their first teeth that they lost. When I was here, I was moving size tooth around like crazy, trying to get that tooth to come out. But he's a little squeamish, so it didn't happen. Well, I come back. We've had the whole day pretty much. I come, we go, we shoot a bunch of podcasts at the soundstage, come back. I'm looking at my son Kai. Now, I said Sai earlier because I was talking about Sai. Now I'm talking about Kai. I'm looking at my son Kai and I said, Kai, did your tooth fall out? He said, yes. I said, it did. I was like, are you kidding me? And Sai said, so did mine. I was like, what? When? And Marcus is like, yeah, it happened like 2 days ago. We were going to pick up little Marcus and then he tells the story about what happened. And I was like, why didn't you call me? These are the things that I'd be liking to be a part of. Anyway, Marcus was like, yeah. And I forgot.
She was busy. I was busy. She got in town. We were busy again.
Well, I had moments where
Hustle,
I wasn't busy.
move here, move there. You had moments where you weren't busy, so did I. They just weren't at the same time.
But that's always a picture that you can send me.
All right, babe. I was driving. We were handling stuff.
When y'all got home.
It wasn't at the top of my mind.
I know. That's why I'm sad.
Well, don't be. They got 31 other teeth to lose.
And then not only that.
31.
And then not only that, I didn't know that the Tooth Fairy had made a visit to the house.
I didn't know this nigga still believe in the tooth fairy.
You know, I don't be. Well, I did it with Marcus once, and I was just like, well, I don't. So
It shocked me when they asked. I was like, oh, what?
I was what you calling it, making their beds this morning, and I lifted up their pillows, and I was like, they got money up underneath there. I didn't know the daddy had already got the money situated, everything.
Let me tell you, I put that in there the day they teeth came out, because they was both like, the tooth fairy. I'm like, what? Put it in there. That money been up under their actually wasn't even under their pillow. It was just under their sheet, right where they could see it. Really? Are you serious?
I'm sorry. Keep
right
talking.
in this moment.
Hello.
I put that money in there, and they never saw it. So they said something about it actually this morning, and I'm like, so have you checked for the money from the tooth fairy? So I was like, yeah. No, I checked my bag. I'm trying to put my phone back. Ever since Angel knocked it over, I ain't been able to get it back. She's like, he's like, yeah, no, I checked, and yeah, it wasn't there. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I'm like, Kai, yeah, no, there's nothing there. And they, at this point, they have already cleaned up their room and made up their bed. So they've looked, according to them, thoroughly around the room. So I just pulled back the covers. I'm like, they have Sai has a look on his face like, this is magic. Oh my God, the tooth fairy actually came. And I'm like, Kai, what about you? He's like, yeah, no, there's nothing there. I'm like, have you checked? He's like, yeah, I just checked. I pulled the cover back, and there it was. So they haven't left their rooms since, according to them, they've looked for this. So I'm like, so now they both look at this like magical, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. So now they just further believe in the goddamn tooth fairy, the fact that it went down that way.
Sai was a little apprehensive, because he said, I saw you looking under our pillows this morning. I said, when? He was like, when we were brushing our teeth. I said, yeah, I was making your beds. I said, I saw there was money under there. Where y'all get money from? He was like, the tooth fairy. He was like, oh, the tooth fairy. I said,
oh, so you made the bed?
Of course I did.
No, I usually make them do it.
They do a terrible job, and I can't take it.
They make their bed, they sleep in it.
So I was like, so you stealing money from the tooth fairy? He's like, no, I lost my tooth. I said, oh, so she punched you in the mouth and your tooth fell out because you stole her money. He was like, no, mommy. I said, that's a shame, living a life of crime. But yeah, I was just, that's what my Tanksley Pride story is. It just made me so sad that not only was I away for the moment, which is okay, I don't have to be up in the moment, but like, I wasn't even aware the moment happened. If it wasn't the fact that I'd be looking at my kids, I wouldn't have known. It's so sad.
You might be here for the next one.
Will you tell me if I'm not?
If I remember, yes. It ain't like I'm gonna forget on purpose.
But will you remember on purpose?
Yeah.
Thank you.
If I remember, it was gonna be on purpose. I ain't gonna accidentally remember.
You accidentally remember all the time. Sometimes.
All right, maybe that too.
You'll be like, "Oh."
Regardless of the remember, if you get it, it'll be on purpose.
You could just call me in the moment and be like, "Hey, babe, something neat happened with your children." I'll be like, "Really?"
Same day. I'll say first two.
They lost their tooth on the same day.
They have the same identical cavity on the same side.
I didn't know when we first went. They said only Kai had a cavity. So the fact that they're now talking about that they both did, I think they're just trying to get us for our money.
Probably.
Because
trying to do all this work on these teeth that's gonna come out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I asked the dentist. I said, "So will this possibly infect the adult teeth?" Oh no. Then shut up.
Then why do we just let them have their teeth falling out?
Yeah. And then hold on. Let's talk. Then the treatment that they do for the tooth is black.
Yep.
Like this is not an actual cavity, but whatever it is, they're preventing it from becoming a cavity.
Now that is what they have the same of. Kai has an actual cavity.
Oh, well, they did the same treatment.
And I think they did something extra on Kai's tooth before the treatment, though.
I don't think they did.
They were supposed to.
All right, but anyway, So she tells me about this thing. So me being me, I'm like, I don't know what this is. So I look it up and I'm like, the finish is black. Why would you put, and there's like kids smiling and black spots all over their teeth, and this is the treatment. I'm like, we've been doing dentistry for 10,000 years. Started in Africa. That's who invented dentistry. Why haven't we come up with something other than a black finish to go on this thing? I'm like, who? No, I said I'm not doing this. So then she was like, well, that's just like the severe cases. It shouldn't do it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not like y'all do everything else. We're not putting that on the goddamn teeth. Absolutely not. So then they get their charts mixed up and they come back. They was like, no, we've actually already put the first. She explains like, may be a little gray. It's possible that it may turn a little gray between where the teeth touch each other, because that's where the issue is. So I'm like, all right. So then they look and I'm like, well, we're still not doing it because I don't want to. I say, if it's the top, because ain't nobody gonna see the top, okay. But the bottom, absolutely not. Because kids go, you see right back there.
Sometimes they be like this though, ha ha, and you see the back top
maybe
too.
But anyway, so I'm like, no, and then they're like, oh, well, they've already had one treatment on their teeth already. This is actually the second. So I was like, where? Show me. So there was like right here, and I could kind of, it wasn't black, but I could kind of see. She was like, we're just gonna apply it again because we have to do it twice. I said, will it get worse? She said, no, what it's gonna do is already there. I'm like, then go ahead. But black? So you be seeing people and they got like this black in front of their teeth, like this a child that's probably just to prevent their teeth. It's actually helping, but why is it black? That's stupid.
It is. God dang it, Amar.
That's what he does.
There's supposed to be a liquid stopper right here. And Amar just does not. For those of y'all not watching, I have a water bottle in my hand. I'm trying to drink my gallon of water today. And there should be a stopper to keep this from tipping out water, but Amar just doesn't want it to be there. Anyways, that's my Tanksley Pride story. My twins lost their teeth on the same day, and I didn't know.
You poor thing. I'm sorry.
Thank you. What's your story, babe?
My Tanksley Pride story is I do not like one of my twins' teachers. She is awful. She is trash in the purest form.
Purest.
The absolute purest form. They have a program that is what's the word? It's very interactive, and it actually helps him. Like we were having him do that because he was sitting in science class for the first week and a half because Kai did not have a teacher yet. Mm-hmm. That's how jacked up this whole system is. So it's called Edgenuity or whatever. Anyway, the kids go on there. They do 3 math and 3 reading problems like after school every day. Very, like I said, interactive. They can go on there. I can see them actually having to think about their things that they're doing. It caters basically to the way a 6-year-old thinks. Kai's teacher, she doesn't use that because she's trash.
They said the unlicensed one?
Yes, the unlicensed heifer that don't know a goddamn thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, she is just the worst. So we literally, his homework is basically involves a parent every single time. Like we're sitting down with him 30 minutes to an hour of helping him with his homework. Not because he just can't do it, because kids can't do this stuff by themselves. Mm-hmm. It's like me sitting there reading a story and then reading the question, hey, so what is this? Then he has to write a sentence or two. I'm like, she's trash. I do not like this woman. She's still going to hear from me.
Have you made your appointment with her?
No, I'm still going above her with that whole Black Lives Matter comment that she made.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying, are you...
No.
So how you going to have...
I'm going to talk to her tomorrow morning. In front of everybody.
What you going to say, baby?
I'm just going to say, just really quick, whatever her name is.
No.
I'm just going to let her know that last week my son was not being distracted. He just didn't know how to use the equipment because
Tell them the story.
So...
Oh, well, I got to tell half the story. But tell the setup. Go ahead.
So, we're at the house. What was it? Thursday, because they was out of school Friday. Or whatever day it was. And we're using the tablets from LAUSD. Mm. These tablets, they are trash. They're horrible. They're not in good working condition at all. Kai's kept dying because it wasn't charging right. I didn't know this because when I looked at it, it had 75% left and it was still plugged in. So he comes to me, he's like, Daddy, let my tablet died. I'm like, what? So I go up, sure enough, the battery's dead. So I rush in, I get my oldest son, Marcus, his laptop, because he's at school. So I pull up everything on there. Of course, Marcus got all of this crap on it's his laptop, so he can do what he wants. But I'm talking, it's the most confusing. The cursor switches from Sonic to sunglasses to some other random stuff. The screensavers that he got, you can't really see what you're looking at, but it's his world. He can do what he wants. So when we go and get on Zoom, of course, Marcus has this custom background. I think it's Mario Brothers or something. But it's hard to see what's going on. So Kai trying to use Marcus's laptop, I could only imagine is very confusing. On top of that, Marcus's laptop has an extremely low battery. So halfway through him using Marcus's laptop, it dies. But the whole time, the tablet has been charging. So Kai comes back probably like 45 minutes later. Daddy is dead. The Marcus's laptop died too. God dang. So I go back up, get the tablet up. But at this point, it's been charging for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. It's only charged like 20% in this time. So set him up on that, plug in Marcus's laptop. Just leave it right there beside him just in case it happens again. Because I know it's going to. Sure enough, it does. So I get him back on Marcus's laptop. But now Marcus's laptop is charged a little bit and it's plugged in. I know it's not going to die. So, again, Kai's back in class at this point. So
I get a phone call while I'm on the plane headed to Arizona. Hi, this is Mrs. whatever her name is. Kai was really distracted today. He was playing with the background. It was just not focused. And if you could have someone sit in there with him to make sure he stays on task, you could just have someone who works with him to focus. That would be great. And I was like, I'll talk to him. She was like, thank you so much. Because I know he's capable of doing better. Oh, so I hung up. I mean, this woman needs therapy. And she needs it from BetterHelp. Our podcast is being sponsored by BetterHelp. And, when you are going through life and you feeling as though you just can't get to that place where you feel happy, where you're able to achieve any of your actual attainable goals, sometimes it is time to reach out to a professional. And I'm not just talking about a friend. I'm not just talking about a pastor. I'm talking about a licensed professional therapist. With BetterHelp, you can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional therapy done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise available, which may not be available locally in many areas. And the service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your therapist. You will get a timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video and phone sessions so you won't ever sit in a comfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so it'll make it easy and free to change therapists if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. You can visit their website and read some of their testimonials, because BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit BetterHelp.com/argue.
Argue.
That's better, HELP, and join the over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp, they're recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states. This is a special offer for Is This Going to Cause an Argument listeners. Get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/argue.
Argue.
So I said to Marcus, this freaking teacher then called me again. She's trying to say that the boy is distracted. Now, he legitimately was distracted, but not by his own doings.
Right.
She was making it seem as if he was just kind of just jerking off in class. Not for the lack of just the slang version of that term, not the literal, obviously. And so Marcus was like, I'm gonna talk to her. And I was like, did you talk to her today? He was like, I wasn't in there when class ended.
Yeah, I plan on talking at the end of their session. So I went up there at like 10 till, or maybe 5 till, and they was done and closed out. I was like, God dang it. So she ain't even keeping the kids in class the entire time. I saw somebody said, why don't you put them in the same class? They were in the same class, and I would love to get him back in size class.
We don't
have any control over that.
Any control over that at all. We don't. The damn school.
They don't have control over it.
The teachers don't know who their students are.
The
school don't answer the phone.
Every teacher that we've dealt with, which is just these two, literally found out their assignments and what they would be doing the day before class started. Mm-hmm. But science teacher is great. Like, I wish he could still be in his class with him.
Also, another Tanksley Pride story. I'm sorry, were you done? I don't want to close out yours.
Go ahead.
I didn't know if you were done or not. You sure you done?
Yeah, I'm just getting mad. So yeah.
So, I have been on the hunt for tutoring services specifically for Kai. We've mentioned this before. He has a couple of learning disabilities, about 3. I had him assessed back when he was 4 years old, and to get a clear understanding of kind of how he thinks, how he operates, and a lot of his learning disabilities point to dyslexia. He might have some other stuff mixed up in there, but that's like the major one. Yeah. So with them not
discovering that, we found out we all got it.
We all up in that pot. So unlike his oldest brother, who also has dyslexia, little Marcus had in-person classes K through the first half of 5, right? Whereas in Kai only had pre-kindergarten, half of that in person.
Right.
Then the rest has been virtual.
The rest has been in the middle of the world, Indy.
Right, with a lot of teachers scrambling. So last year it was the teachers really trying to figure out how to make this work. And this year, having an unlicensed teacher,
a dumbass,
be his teacher. So we've been trying to find tutor. Now I told you I was looking at tutoring companies, and they were charging $35, $40. They were charging $47 an hour. Just really high prices. Now my baby's worth it, but I also was like, y'all not paying the actual tutors that much money. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all are taking a cut.
Yeah, that's the problem right there.
Real quick to answer, in Florida 73, he still does not have an IEP because he has not been assessed because they have not been in person. But let me tell that story. I'm gonna come back to the tutors. Rewind. Ooh, I don't even know if I had a chance to tell you. Let me
talk about it.
Oh yeah, no. You were here. You did. So it was a busy day. Life was convening on me all at the same time. At 10 o'clock, everything was popping off. The organizers were getting here. Oh, yeah. The babysitter got here. I was supposed to be in a meeting with this major brand. And then I get a phone call from the in-person school that the twins will eventually be at once they are vaccinated. That has had so many COVID outbreaks. I know, listen, the Lord gives me wisdom, okay? In the first grade is where most of the outbreaks has been.
I believe it.
The Lord gives me wisdom. So the assistant principal calls me because I had sent her an email last week and it was like, listen, I need my child to receive it's like special education assessment, da-da-da-da-da. You have 15 calendar days to respond. Okay.
By law.
But okay, I didn't put by law. She already knew
what it was.
I'm saying,
I'm telling them by law they have 15 days to respond.
CC'd my husband, CC'd the principal, CC'd the magnet coordinator.
Yeah.
Got them all.
And somebody's granny.
Okay. So she's like, I'm actually calling you. I got a couple of days early. I actually have until like such and such day because of the holiday. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm thinking, well, I mean, are you calling to talk to me now or calling to tell me that you have a couple more days? So anyways, long story short, she's just like, we still don't have the psychologist on campus. We're waiting for the district to hire the psychologist. However, the psychologist will already have 10 cases that they have to do when they get here. So I was wondering, first she was like, so the way this goes is first we put together a student success team, right? That I know what the hell that is. We first try to figure out what could help the student. We implement those first before going into an IEP, because if those things work, the IEP is not necessary. And so she's going on, and I said, can I just stop you? I'm so sorry, because I'm in a rush. I'm not doing that. I know what that is. First and foremost, my son is not in person, so there's nothing that the teachers at the school could implement that would be beneficial to him because he's not there. Mm-hmm. I was like, second of all, I want this assessment. I asked for it in kindergarten, couldn't get it because of COVID. I asked at the top of the school year, and y'all tried to tell me about the student success plan, and I'm telling you now because I'm afraid LAUSD is about to go back to virtual. I need this assessment to happen, right? So she was just like, then she was like, well, the school psychologist will have 10 cases, and I was hoping if we could wait to give you your date at the end of this month or the end of next month, because I really have to look out for my school psychologist because they'll be slammed. And I said, listen, I know you have to look out for them, but I don't care about them. I'm going to look out for my child. So what is the dates that you all have to abide by law? And she was like this. I said, so that's what I need you to do. That's what I need you to do. I said, I want you to understand that the certainness and the severeness that I'm giving you right now is not directed at you. It's directed at the district that is doing my child a disservice. I'm over here putting my money where my mouth is to help my child. Now, I need y'all to do the same because y'all getting these federal dollars to do what with?
Yeah.
To do what? And so she was just like, okay, I know she was, and the thing is, I wasn't talking as aggressive as I am now. I was just more like certain, like there's no sweet talking this. I don't care about this person that's getting hired. Then get somebody else. But anyway, I could tell she was not here for me being like, I don't care. Then guess what? They got 11 when they come.
Yeah.
They had 10, it's number 11.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Just real quick, somebody keeps asking what was a Black Lives Matter comment that Kai's teacher made. Very, very short story. We'll make it short. She ended up calling Angel to talk about how she felt that, Kai, it's just so heartbreaking to see, it seems like he wants to do better and this and that. And then, I don't know, somehow she got around to, I don't believe in the whole politics behind Black Lives Matter. We don't have no idea where that came from.
She's like, I don't believe in all the politics behind Black Lives Matter, but here's the thing. I'm either in Florida or in Houston. I'm in one of those cities. It's during a show. I'm backstage. I am like, okay, what? And I was like, because she's just running her mouth. And she thinks she's calling to help me. She's trying to give me all this advice. Ma'am, get a license first.
Orlando said the caucasity.
Yes. It was y'all.
Y'all are funny, man.
And she really feels like this is what's crazy. She thinks she's being helpful. She, first of all, thought that I was some old, and this is not, because there are some mamas that people would consider hood chicks that know this system and know how to put you in your place. But she thought I was some old ignorant mama that doesn't know this system, that doesn't know how this system is played and what to do. She's going to tell me LAUSD doesn't really do anything with dyslexia. That was 3 years ago, ma'am. 3 years ago, LAUSD had whole seminars to teach teachers and principals how to deal with dyslexia, how to write IEPs for dyslexia. Where have you been? Not in a real classroom?
Yeah, she ain't. She gave all these excuses during the introduction because she's been taught at 20 different schools. And she kept saying the only reason she's done that because she really specializes in specific things. No, you just trash at your job. You definitely going to get fired after I talk to whoever I need to talk to. We know people in high places in the educational system out here.
And this is one thing that when I tell you burns my goddamn biscuits.
Burns her biscuits.
Excuse my French. Is I don't like when people try to woe is me my child. As if my child is so far gone that it just breaks their heart. Let me tell you about this Kai, because I just had to help him with his homework.
That boy.
If I could show you the dots that he counted without counting them one by one.
I noticed that too.
It was like a row of 4, then a row of 6, then a row of 5, and then a row of 3. And he looked at it And he did it like this. He's like, okay, so that's 10. And then that would be 15. 18. Yeah. I was like, come on. You might not be able to read the best yet. But I'm going to tell you what, you smart.
He's smart.
So I don't like when people give me that woe is me. And I know my girlfriend went through that. And I tried to forewarn her when she was at this one school. And this teacher was just like, oh, my son had the same thing. And it just broke my heart. And I was like, quit letting her be dramatic about this. Because she's going to blow this out of proportion. And you all are going to get the short end of the stick. And what happened? Blew the whole thing out of proportion. All these people are now being called in about stuff. And it's just like, now see, if she didn't take her little white tears and put it on the situation and understand that every child is built differently. Every child has their things that they might have to deal with. But you over here making them seem like they are unhelpable damn near is some old, ooh.
Yeah, but even if she was assigning work that I feel like someone at his age could do or make sense of it, I'd be like, all right, but no, she got hers coming.
Listen, he did great with the homework. Like I did all of it. Once we found the homework today, I did all of his assignments with him, and he murdered them.
That's the other thing. The homework's supposed to be ready right after they get out of school. So I'm looking at it as soon as he logs out. I'm like, we go back upstairs. She ain't there. So I'm like, whatever. Let's go ahead and do his homework. Talk to her tomorrow. And I'm looking. I'm like, she ain't posted nothing. Where's her assignments? So I have him do the edgenuity stuff that he was doing with science teacher. So he's doing that pretty good. So then she ends up posting it out once Angel looks at it later in the day. And I'm like, I done had this boy do 3 reading and 3 math homework assignments just because she done posted hers late.
So last of the bit is that we're interviewing 2 tutors this week, and they're starting Kumon. Because I'm gonna tell you what they not about to do is play my baby. What they're not about to do is that. So we're gonna see which one of these tutors work out. One charges way too goddamn much, but her resume looks fire. And the other one is in my price range.
That's why.
Yeah, I was like, she's a whole private teacher. There's a parent. She works with one child in person. Everybody else is virtually. This one child, their parents did not want to send their child to school either. She's a brain cancer survivor, so she's immune compromised. The parents didn't want to send their child to school this year. Same reasons for us. So she is his private kindergarten teacher. She's preparing him to pass the kindergarten test because the state of California does not require your child to go to kindergarten, but they have to test into first grade. Yeah. So that's what she's doing with this child. I said, oh.
Somebody said, Mark, I can homeschool. I ain't gonna set my kids up for failure like that.
You would.
You would not.
Huh? And they would not fail. They would not fail. They would not fail. If that was but it would have to be the only thing you had to do.
Yeah, I ain't got time.
He would not be making no content. He would not be doing no merch.
None of that.
Just so that
y'all ain't getting no wings, no zoom in, no heifers, no vlogging, no fixing stuff around the house, nothing.
Ooh, listen. I need to tell y'all about something that makes me happy because everything has frustrated me, and that is Third Love. I think actually, do I have any Third Love underwear right now? I did. Oh, I did. I took it off before I got ready to work out. Third Love, y'all, has some of the best high-quality underwear, sleepwear, and loungewear delivering life-changing comfort that your body loves being in, okay? With cup sizes from AA through I, including exclusive half cups, loungewear, and sleepwear in sizes extra small to 3X. Get ready to feel good. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing more frustrating being in undergarments that are uncomfortable, being in bras that are digging into your side. I was wearing terrible bras for so long that I was getting a dark mark on the side of my breast from where the wire was rubbing me bad.
Yeah, big titty syndrome.
I had, something, yeah. But Third Love said, girl, stop that. We about to give you something that feels great. My bra from Third Love that I love the most, I'm sorry that if you're watching me, I keep grabbing my boobs because it makes me so excited about how nice it feels. They have the fitting room, which allows you to take a quiz, and it helps you find the perfect size and style. They also, they also make the bra, at least the bra that I have, it fits so smoothly that I'm able to wear it under a smooth t-shirt. The style is exactly what I like because of my experience with the fitting room. The underwear, woo, Jesus, super. For me, I wanted something sexy and comfortable. And they gave me just that because some of these thongs be ready to cut you all the way in half. Third Love is like, no ma'am. You're going to feel good in our stuff. You almost forget that you got on undergarments. Now, Third Love obsesses over each stitch, so you never have to think about how something feels, looks, or wears. While trends come and go, Third Love always stays true to one notion. We do comfort, you do you. Come on, Third Love.
Yeah.
Okay, so Third Love has a new seamless collection, Form. Oh, I'm excited about this. It's wireless bras. Come on, somebody. Form-fitting undies with limitless stretch and endless comfort that disappears under your clothes. If you got thick thighs and a big booty like me, this is what you need. You need Form. Because these other draws be cutting in and you got this strong old draw line. You ain't getting that with Third Love. They said with Form, you're going to have a smooth booty. Okay? If you need more support, Third Love's number one best-selling 24/7 classic t-shirt bras provide all the comfort and support you need in more than 80 sizes. They have the signature memory foam cups, no-slip straps, and scratch-free bands. They also have washable silk pajamas. The bed deserves machine washable luxury. So meet washable silk PJs. It's luxury that's almost too easy, and it feels like a soft peach. You know what I'm saying? So you get that extra good feeling while getting your 8 hours of sleep. Yeah. It's the type of stuff that Marcus likes to touch me in. Like he likes when I have on soft
feels
fabric.
Good on the hand.
Now the fitting room quiz is like working with a personal shopper, but better. It's an interactive quiz that focuses on size, breast shape, current fit issues, and your personal style to deliver bras and underwear that are perfect for you. So this is what we want you to do. Third Love knows you deserve to feel comfortable and confident 24/7. So right now they're offering our listeners 20% off their first order. Go to thirdlove.com/argue.
Argue.
Now to find your perfect fitting bra and get 20% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/argue.
Argue.
For 20% off today. And we thank Third Love for sponsoring this podcast.
Thank you, Third Love.
Whew. We've talked a lot.
Yeah, we ain't got to the subject.
Well, let's get
We're
to it.
We're going to stay on what we're going to do.
No, you got a topic. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. So today's topic is stemming from actually a post that Kevin put up talking about the lady that says everything's Illuminati.
Oh, yes. The Illuminati
theorist. Illuminati theorist. One thing that annoys me about the Illuminati theorists and the...
Wait a minute. Is this the subject?
No.
Or, okay.
No, the thing that annoys me is people are so loud and wrong.
No?
Like, so just wrong and strong. What's it called? Strong and long? Strong and wrong.
He said long.
Yeah, all of that. Got to have a stroke. And it's just, and what's crazy is because I posted another thing as a joke. I was just like, these Illuminati people be paid. I said something like, how does one go about applying, asking for a friend that wants to go with me? Just as a joke. The people that commented under there, I'm just like, oh my God, y'all. They was like, first of all, you can't apply. You have to be chosen to come. I was like, yeah, so I commented on this one lady because I thought she was like kind of joking too. And I'm like, finally, I'm like, wait, you're talking about Masons. I was like, you know what? Forget it. Mm-hmm. But so stemming from that, just because people are true idiots, it really annoys me. Basically, if you're wealthy, especially if you're wealthy and black, you have to be Illuminati.
If you're wealthy and black and you're not super duper Christian.
Right.
You have to be a part of the Illuminati in people's minds. Listen, I've had a close friend who tried to convince me of some Illuminati stuff. And it was of a woman who I'm not even the biggest fan of. But I do feel as though, because I only see this in the Christian faith.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of any other religion that attacks people's salvation or lack thereof the way we do in our religion, because I am a Christian as well, so I am a part of this organization. But you know, because we are a religion that believes in signs and wonders, we will sometimes make a sign or a wonder out of anything. Like the woman that Kevin posted in other videos, she talks about, you know, ramen noodles being or ramen noodles, excuse me, being
Amun Ra. It's like,
and I have definitely watched tons of videos back in the day when my friend was trying to convince me and it was pissing me off. I was like, wait a minute though. If you are looking for this mess,
you're gonna find it.
You're gonna make it into anything.
Yeah.
Like if I were to start dissecting anybody, I'm talking
right here.
about.
I'm holding up a mouse pad of angels. It says ThatChickAngel. I could find satanic or something dealing, like you see the top of the A right here? That's the third eye. You know what they use the third eye for? And it's a cross. So this is actually a pyramid as well. And these two are the foundations. That's the alpha and the omega. You see how I just made sense of nothing that actually makes sense? That's what these people do. You get people that get completely pulled into that stuff. It's like, yeah, you're right. And it annoys me. This still ain't the topic.
Oh,
but it just, no, we ain't even got to the topic. The topic is, these people annoy me because
give me the
they're
topic.
just so ill-informed. Anyway, look up the history of Christianity. You'd be highly disappointed if that's what you think. The topic is, what secret society would you start?
Ooh, this is what I want to talk about. I was like, if you don't get me into where the topic is, ooh, what secret society?
Yeah, what secret society would you start? Yes.
Like what we be doing or what our purpose would be?
All of that.
Well, my secret society, we would have a lot of brunches. That would be that would be a huge part of it. It would be brunching during the week. And it would be like I don't know if that's the initiation. I'm trying to figure out what the initiation is.
I already say brunch is just people going hanging out. That ain't nothing secret about that. It's like these same 15 helpers show up every single day.
Right, but people can't sit with us unless they're apart. But they don't know that.
That's called a group of friends.
No.
That's what me, Liz, and Melody do. Like
no. But no, maybe we're handling some secret business. Like, I don't know. Because, like, what's the purpose of the Illuminati? Are they trying to take over the world? Or are they trying to control the world?
That's what people are so stupid. It's just like, well, they control the world. If the Illuminati's purpose is to control the world, they already doing it.
Well, that's what they're saying.
Okay, then ain't nothing going to change. Like, what are you going to do? Like, you going to quit your job and stop paying taxes? I'm pretty sure if there is an actual Illuminati controlling the world, that's funding it.
I want to be able to have brunches. Okay, that's the important part.
What would be, I think, go reverse. Like, what would be the purpose, and then how would you go about the purpose of your secret society? And then you come back, like, what do y'all do on a weekly basis?
The purpose of the secret society is to be able to have brunches in the middle of the week without anybody being mad about it. No, the purpose of the secret society,
Illuminati, hit me up. I need billions.
This is actually what it is. I like...
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I like the handing down of secret information that points back to like years and years.
Century.
Yes, like, you know, one of the, even though most of the secret stuff in Delta is no longer secret because people be leaking stuff, but even like with, and that wasn't as big of a problem before the internet. But like, that's one of the things I love about Delta is that a lot of our traditions we are only the ones allowed to do it. A lot of our history is our history. No one else can claim it.
Right.
So there's an exclusivity that I love. I love about it. I love the exclusivity that links to lineage. So I don't know, like, what maybe it would be like hair growing secrets. I don't know. Keeping your skin flawless secrets. But things that are like self-care secrets that only we know. Maybe we have our own spa that only we are allowed to go to.
Ain't nobody gonna up the money. Keep it open.
Yes. Yes, they would. If they could come brunch at any time, mimosas at any time, shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits.
I bet you I could get a good solid.
Ain't gonna be no type of secret about it.
It would be. It would.
It's gonna be mocha moms.
But Illuminati ain't secret.
That's the thing. And like people talk about this. First of all, a secret society does not have a title or a name.
Well, they do. Illuminati, the enlightened ones. See, that's all it is. They know more stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I want us to know a bunch of stuff.
I want to get to the level of success where people think I'm Illuminati. That's where. As soon as I start seeing things like, them Tanksleys is Illuminati, I'm like, hey, we made it. We in there.
I used to have a joke. I don't do it no more. People talk about the Illuminati, but like, why haven't they approached me? If they were like, you have to give your soul over to be a part of Illuminati, or you have to give I don't forgot how the joke goes, but it's about like, in order to get into the Illuminati is in exchange for the soul, and I'll be like, I got one. You come take my daddy. I'll give him your soul for me to be able to be in there. But what would yours be?
My secret society, it would be the purpose of it. Mine's all about black people.
Uh-huh.
My secret society would be the protection. Protection. Is that a word?
Protection, yes.
That don't sound like it's a word right now for some reason.
To protect?
Yeah, protection. That don't sound like, I don't know. The way I'm using it don't sound real. The protection of black people.
Uh-huh.
So
like the Watchmen?
Kind of like the Watchmen.
Oh, that's kind of like
a little bit. No. Kind of. Here's the thing. My secret society would be doing the illegal stuff that is justified. Mm-hmm. Like George Zimmerman would not exist. Or if he did, he wouldn't exist after that act.
Okay.
And it would just be a thing of like, you know what? These people have been through enough.
You want to be a vigilante.
Yes.
That's not a secret society.
Yeah, it is
kind of.
Absolutely. Vigilante ass boy. I'm talking about like things that were... it'd be all positive stuff though. Mm-hmm. Like Maxine Waters wouldn't nobody be threatening her.
She would already have a time. She wouldn't have to reclaim it.
Right. They'd be like, excuse us, you right, Miss Waters. I'm sorry.
Let me
just out of the fear of something could possibly happen to me.
Let me tell you real quick, because this is blowing my mind. And then we'll go into our last ad. I just looked up the purpose of the Illuminati. Like what it is. This is to let you know that it's only us black folk that do this.
Black people.
I ain't never heard nobody white talking about the goddamn.
You ain't never heard nobody white talking about their celebrities and their wealthy people. Ain't nobody accused the Koch brothers of being Illuminati.
I ain't never heard them talk about black people being the Illuminati.
No, it's black folk.
I just looked up the purpose or the like founding of the Illuminati. This was amazing. Let me just read to you all.
Oh, you ain't read it?
No, it was founded by this man named Adam. Because I can't pronounce his last name. Back in 1776, it was the Order of the Illuminatists, which means the Enlightened Ones. The Order's stated mission was to encourage a humane and sociable outlook, to inhibit all vicious impulses, to support virtue wherever she is threatened or opposed by a vice, to further the advance of deserving persons, and to spread useful knowledge among the broad mass of people who were at present deprived of all education.
Yeah.
How is that that a bad thing?
Because here's the thing. You get people, they like to watch movies. I'm going to tell you exactly how it happened. They watch these movies, and they then get the whole thing of, well, the Freemasons. Oh, well, that started back, that's the Knights Templar. And it's all connected because the Knights Templar started back when they was looking for Jesus in them, and they were protecting them, and then it turned into the demonic thing. And people have no freaking idea what they're talking about because they're sitting around watching movies and watching YouTube videos. And they think, oh, you gotta have sex in front of everybody on a board and sacrifice 3 of your loved ones and spill their blood on you in order to become part of this secret society that's gonna do what for you? Like it's
I just don't understand. Like the base of it.
Hold on. This woman was like, she said exactly that. So I was like, she said, oh, they're gonna have you sell your soul, and you're gonna have to, do all these favors for people to become famous in Hollywood. First of all, most wealthy people are not famous. Just famous people are louder because they're famous. But so it's like there's Illuminati. There's a whole lot more of them. There's millions of them if that's the case. But she was just like, yeah, they're gonna do this and do that. And I was like, you really got this whole thing figured out, don't you?
Yeah.
You have this entire thing figured out.
But in debt.
In debt.
There's certain things that
get rid of your debt. Just go on and join Illuminati and have sex with somebody on a wooden table.
Oh no! Oh my goodness. Well, we are going to go to this very clean ad. It is Rothy's. Now listen, in 2021, and nobody has, it's 2021 and nobody has time for uncomfortable shoes. I surely don't. Listen, I'm traveling from airport to airport to airport. I don't have time. That's where Rothy's comes in. Rothy's is, I'm telling you, the most comfortable and best-selling flats, loafers, and sneaker maker company you could ever find. You hear me? From flip-flops in an array of colors to shoes made from exploring the great outdoors, Rothy's has everything you need to step into the sunshine wherever you go. Okay? Plus, their spacious washable bags are perfect for summer getaways. And I know the summer is winding down, but listen, you still got to have a little bit of joy in your life. And that's where Rothy's comes in, because their shoes are so fun. They're so comfortable. It makes you feel like your feet are on vacation. That's what it's like. So your summer might not be over, but it shouldn't be over for your feet. Your feet should still feel good.
Hear the good news.
I have 2 pair of Rothy's sneakers. Well, I have sneakers and a pair of loafers. They are comfortable. Let me tell you, these expensive shoes that I bought, these little, I ain't going to say the brand names, but they were extremely pricey. They be tearing up my feet. Rothy's is like, we ain't going to charge you all that money, and they're going to feel good, and you can wash them. You can take the insole out, put the insole in the shoe, in the washing machine, wash them, and they come out like brand new. They don't lose their shape because they're shaped to your foot.
I was saying here the good news is Rothy's is not just for women.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, check out your boy, though.
Rothy's is for men.
Hey.
They now have sneakers for men as well as driving loafers. Oh, how bougie are you?
Hey.
Rothy's men line features the same level of craftsmanship and attention to detail as Rothy's women's line. Durable, washable, and better for the planet, plus rigorously tested for a perfect fit, wash after wash. Now, let me tell you, in Who, What, Where, that's like a publication, they say celebrities are far from immune from the draw of Rothy's wildly popular shoe. Pop Sugar named Rothy's one of the most comfortable and cute flats you'll never tired of wearing. And Forbes called Rothy's men's shoe a travel must-have. Come on! A travel must-have?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Why not?
And they're committed to the community, which is great. All right? Listen, guys. Let me tell you. Because we want you all to get Rothy's. We want you to keep that summertime feeling going with washable, sustainable, stylish shoes and bags from Rothy's. Head to rothys.com/argue to find your new warm weather favorites today. That's ROTHYS.com/argue.
Argue.
Thank you, Rothy's, for sponsoring this amazing, amazing podcast. We're so grateful.
Thank you, Rothy's.
So, guys, the Illuminati, the secret. No. I don't care about the Illuminati. We're not joining it. I don't care about that. What I want to know is, how would you determine who got to be in your secret society?
You have to research them. They got to be down for the cause.
You got to vet them?
Yeah.
Is it invitation only? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. It would have to be invitation only because would nobody know?
Because it's a secret.
Exactly. So they would have to be like vetted to an extreme to where if they didn't want to be a part of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a soft introduction of, oh, what's going on, man? Did you hear about that? See how they take all, you know, it's a process. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just in case we all caught in a meeting, we all gonna wear black robes and we gonna hum with hoods on. You won't be able to see our faces.
Is that right? That's what we gonna do, but we're gonna hum a Beyonce song.
They're gonna be like, ain't nobody but Angel and her girls in there. What they doing? Oh, they talking about having brunch.
There's something about brunch that's so amazing. This is how we would vet our women. They would have to be baddies. Like, what I mean by baddie is that they would have to have good self-esteem about themselves. Because you got to have a good self-esteem to do a brunch in the middle of the week. They would have to have good taste when it comes to cocktails. So, like, it'd be somebody that we'd be seeing out at a bar, and if they're ordering amaretto sours, I'd be like, she's not the one.
So it wouldn't have been you back in the day.
Oh, absolutely not.
They had to turn their back swiftly on you.
Definitely couldn't have been in this secret society. Gotta have kids. So this is very Mocha Moms. No, she ain't gotta have kids. She ain't gotta have kids. No,
she ain't gotta have kids.
She ain't gotta have kids. Yeah. She just gotta be a bit. She's just got to be confident. Okay? Exude the type of confidence that could say, what are the specials for today? Or to say,
I'm just looking to bring on another line of Deltas. That's what she did.
No, Deltas be doing community service and stuff. We ain't doing that.
Y'all just drinking and eating.
We drinking and eating and talking and laughing.
She looking for a group of friends. Mine would have to be, you would have to, like,
no, because on the back of our menus, this is where it gets secret.
On the back of the menu?
On the back of the menu.
So as you looking at the menu, everybody else is seeing the back of the menu. Oh, right. Okay.
That's how you getting the information. That's how we passing down stuff.
All right.
That's how we passing it down.
So secretive.
It's like, ooh, lemons is good for natural deodorant. But it'd be something that other people don't know. Okay. People know that.
Geese fly north when the lava shrinks.
Do they?
Mine would be it would have to be like a certain degrees of separation. Like somebody I'm real close with that I'm cool with.
Somebody said, "Bye, Angel. I'm joining Marcus' secret society."
Mine would be, it'd have to be like if I talk to my brother, I'm like, "Hey, is he cool? Or is she cool?" And if he'd be like, "Yes," I know. If it have to be somebody that I trust, and I know I can trust anybody that they trust.
You can't trust no one.
Well, in yours, it really don't matter.
No, I choose.
You
and
choose?
Then I choose everyone.
We know the type of people you be choosing.
No. For my secret society, it's way, it's way more exclusive than what you think. Way more exclusive.
All right. Sure it is. You gonna sit down at the bar and order, what's it called, a something berry martini. Angel be like, she's in. Come on over. No. Natalie.
No. How did she walk in? You couldn't get in?
No, I don't want to get in.
You would. You
No.
would see, just like you wanted to be a part of the home crew.
I made the home crew.
And, now you made it?
Yes.
Oh.
I titled it.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
wait
forced
till
in
I
that
tell
position.
them. No, you were not
I
forced.
was.
How?
What else am I going to do?
A lot. You got other friends.
Our friends don't do crap. None of them.
Yeah, that's why my secret society, they ain't going to be able to be a part
They
of it.
just got to be out eating.
No. No, you're not understanding. Wait till I start this and you're going to be like, God dang.
Please start it. I'm like, don't you dare start another woman's group. You ain't got time. Don't touch me.
Guess what it's going to be called?
What?
Secret society. Really, Marcus?
Yeah,
really?
I'm going to answer it like you do.
Really? I'm trying to think of what the other requirements are going to be. I don't know. Maybe you got to have, like, we all have to wear the same color maxi dress. He is not even on the phone anymore. He's just talking. We all got to wear the same color maxi dress.
Yeah.
But, like, can't nobody see us. Can't nobody see us. Like, instead of rooftop, we basement.
Don't know in California got basements.
Who said that we meet in California?
All right, so now you're traveling to go to these.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We private jetting to our brunch.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to have money because to sustain a brunch life. Who else paying for this private chef and bartender?
So you taking a private jet to go have brunch?
It's a speakeasy is what Shantae just said. Yes, it's like a speakeasy. Secret society. That's what you're going to have to say to get in.
Secret society. Hey, y'all say secret society when you get up front. They'll take you downstairs.
I said, why should we let she said, Angel, why should we let you join me? I love shrimp and grits, sangria, and twerking. Angel, you're in. Listen, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it exclusive.
All right.
And I'm gonna figure out, I'll add a little bit more to our mission. But it's self-love.
Yeah.
That is secret society enough.
She'd be latte moms. Coconut moms.
We actually have the mocha moms. We actually have a group me called Talk a Latte. That's where they just be talking about anything. I came up with that name.
I'm sure you did.
I'm gonna come up with this way. Oh,
y'all, these nose hairs has got on my nerves. I thought I trimmed them down.
This is the thing.
What?
You have to be 40 plus.
Bunch of
Now
old heifers.
that puts it into a whole nother swag.
Okay.
A whole nother swag. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be trying to get in there then. Because that's your age range that you be liking.
I'm going to be there every day.
But you can't be in there.
I'm going to try though.
But you can't.
Just to make you feel better.
I ain't going to let you because you ain't going to know the code word.
Secret society.
It's going to be different that day. It's going to be different.
As it should be.
Don't be mad because mine is better than yours.
Yeah, it is. It's so much better.
Your people could die.
They could. That's why they got to be damn. My
people ain't. They gonna be feeling real good and be able to go out in the world like black women have to save the world, but the brunch is what saves them.
Get your finger out of my face.
You feel that?
Yeah, I feel it.
Thank
y'all for joining us this week. Is this gonna cause an argument? We want to thank our sponsors.
Who are they?
BetterHelp, Third Love, and
Rothy's.
Make sure you support them. When you support them, they support us. Use the codes. Links. All of that jazz.
Yes, and thank you to our Patreon that's in the building.
Joining us.
Oh boy, they have been great.
Yeah, they have.
They all want to be a part of the secret society that I'm starting.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to die with Marcus except for the
Ain't
one person.
Gonna die.
Huh?
Ain't nobody gonna die. Everybody gonna be in mine.
No.
Just to keep from embarrassing the race, we might have to go take your society out.
You gonna be mad when Mary J. Blige is in there. She's gonna be like, I've been looking for this. I'll be like, girl, secret society. She gonna come up with the theme song.
Secret society, eating some chicken.
No, she's gonna come up with something more heartfelt. You guys, we have thoroughly enjoyed you all. We'll be back next week with another podcast. Don't know what the topic will be. Marcus will let us know because he really threw that Illuminati in there out of nowhere and then said, that's not the topic.
There was a reason for the topic. What secret
it.
Society would you start?
And
Don't try to, because my topics are better than yours.
Your topics are great.
I know.
Listen, I like you. I'm on your level. And I'm on something else, too. You guys, until next time, follow Marcus at Marcus Ain't on the Gram and Marcus Ain't on the Book. You can follow me at ThatChickAngel across all platforms. And you can see me on tour, Slightly Problematic, Take 2, Denver this coming week. Then Chicago. Then someplace else. And then another place after that. We love you guys. Talk to you later.
Y'all have a good one, fam.
Bye.
That chick ain't